So welcome to Chris Vineyards. This is our tasting room. We constructed this about 1.5 years ago. This is the third tasting room we've ever constructed. You're enjoying a wonderful glass building inside the vineyard, which I always love. We also host lots of different corporate events in here. We have wine dinners for our wine club members. We have a chef on site, a full kitchen, an amazing garden here, a 2-acre garden that we use lots of our vegetables and herbs in all of our cooking. We have a 100-year-old farmhouse next door, a beautiful library room where we do food and wine pairings, lots of different cool culinary things. So let's start where it all began, at the old farmhouse. There's a 100-year-old farmhouse. There was 9 children raised in that house where that lived. And when we came on this property, we felt like that house had so much charm. And also, we were dead broke. I mean, like we started this whole company with $40,000 in American Express. We bought an old bar and we set that up and we redid the bathroom, and that's it. It wasn't easy and it wasn't great, but we had a lot of fun doing it, and we were starting to make a difference in the industry. And once we got enough money, we opened up another room, and then we made a little bit more money, and then we set up a bar outside. And quickly, we had so many people coming that we had no place to put them, and we were doing tastings as fast or as efficiently as we could out under the trees, anywhere in our original winery. It was nuts. Fast forward about 3 years after we opened, we built a downstairs tasting room. Then we have a deck on that outside, and then another huge pavilion where we have live music every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we've really expanded the experience across the property. We have a 400-year-old oak tree in the oak grove in the back, which is epic. It's definitely worth the tour to get down there. You can't put your arm around it. It's pretty incredible, and that's one of the features of the property that actually made Bill and I want to buy this property or leverage everything that we had to snag this property. And then fast forward about 8 years after we opened, we built this tasting room that I'm sitting out right now. We use this for our wine club members and our offices. So all of our wine club members get to taste in this beautiful glass tasting room. And what we wanted to do is why we enclosed the whole thing in glass is because we wanted to actually put people in the vineyard. We love growing grapes. We love sharing a piece of our world, and that comes from I'm sharing with people what these different areas of Texas taste like. And as the wine scene here changes so much, and we get people that don't make wine or don't even grow grapes, and then just open up a tasting room, we wanted to make sure that we differentiated ourselves and actually put our fans in the vineyard. So that's the glass encased tasting room. You literally are standing in the vineyard or sitting and tasting wine in the vineyard. It really makes the property, and I think that ultimately the property layout has been really well utilized. Welcome to our beautiful production facility in the middle of the pouring rain. So as you can see behind me, we've got our bottling line room. That was our original winery right here. Today it's our bottling line. We started with that production facility at the very beginning with 400 cases of production. We grew to almost 4,000 cases in a couple of years just in that little room. Then we built this tank room down here, and that gives us about 40,000 gallons of capacity. We also have about 40,000 square feet that we manage right down the road, full of barrels and a few tanks. And then that's where some of our case goods are stored. And then we also have another winery at my house, just a few miles down the road. As you can tell, these are just simple metal buildings. We put all of our resources behind great equipment, great oak, and great oak fermenters. We really feel like that adds such a great degree of texture to our wine, which is really, really important. And then we invest all of our money in production. Like, great buildings don't make great wine. Wonderful grapes and farming make great wine. So I think that's something that's super important.